All right. Hold on. Okay. Welcome everyone to some more Dragon Quest Builders. Let me make sure I have a good amount of water. It's all right. It's adequate. I haven't played this in a week-ish, give or take. Um, I've been kind of a little bit all over the place. Like I even said last time in a week ago or yesterday when I was streaming. What was I streaming yesterday? Donkey Kong. That I was going to move consoles around and move things around, and I mean I did, right? But it required me to just have things kind of more up in the air. I've moved around a whole bunch of. Oops. I've moved around a whole bunch of stuff with regard to my setup, right? Like if I were to hit the switch, that works, right? Yep, perfect. Okay. So things are a little bit kind of up in the air. Where's my flashlight? Yes, I need a flashlight. The end game is to put like some kind of light. I have no idea where it is. I'll just use my phone. Kind of comes and goes as it pleases, and then I'll find it and then I'll lose it, and then I'll find it and then I'll lose it, and then I'll find it and then I'll lose it, and I've lost it like multiple times in the last couple of hours. So at this point we're aces high, we're just riding, we're vibing, as they say. Okay. And what's nice is that I was able to reorganize, condense, move around a couple of things. Which is good because now it gives me a little bit extra space to move stuff around. Now, the only thing that I did not do ahead of this stream is I did not change. I did not hook up the Ethernet ports around my setup. I just did not have the time to do that. So forgive me really briefly while I really quickly hook up my PS4. Because what I did is I cable managed as well. So all the HDMIs that I have, I made sure to hook into in a certain way, right? So here you go. That's one end. Now I could group together all of the Ethernet cables. There you go. Should give me internet on the PS4 in a second. There it goes. I can see it from here. I could see Viv being sassy and saying there won't be a stream when the streamer is literally live. I can't see that though. Was that a Doom update? I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Dude, where is my fucking flashlight? Seriously. I just had it like an hour or two ago. Now I don't know where it is. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, shit! Okay. That's another. Switch? Should I use this for the switch? How long are some of these cables? I also didn't plug in my DVR, but that's okay. I don't have to plug it in right now. Let's see. How long are some of these? Alright, so the shortest one I use for the switch because the switch is on the same vertical level. So the switch one can get plugged in. Ah! Okay. Is it just because these aren't on that's not triggering? Let's see. Is it? Who the fuck knows? Honestly. Oh, wait, is it on? Yep, now it's on. Okay. Does it say? I think it's showing the thing. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Alright. I need actually shorter shorter Ethernet cables, if you could believe it. I use a 50-foot. It's way overkill. I need like 15. But I use a 50-foot for my, what do I use it for? I use a 50-foot Ethernet cable for my bridge to the modem, right? Which I don't need at all. Obviously, that is insane overkill You do not need 50-foot, like, it's only about maybe 20 feet tops, including, like, all the things it has to weave around and shit. And I just have a 50-foot Ethernet cable for it. That's the longest, like, I don't know. Like I said, I have to figure out the wire management a little bit better. But that's partly why I did all this in the first place. Oh, I'm leaving. Oh, shit. Okay. Xbox. So now I did PS4, PS5, Xbox, and Switch. The only things left are PS3. Which I do still use. Very nice. PS3 and Steam Deck? What else do I... What's the last one? What was the one that I had plugged in before? I think it was Steam Deck, and I think I just have an empty one. Oh, technically my 360. Technically it's my 360. I guess I should plug in the Steam Deck. I think what I'll do is I'm going to wait until I'm done. So I'll just leave this over here. Hopefully I remember it's for the Steam Deck. Okay, now I can come back. Alright, finally. I have been all over the place trying to fucking plug shit in today. You have no idea. Oh my god. And I'm finally done. I ate something. Oh, hello Ash, welcome. Let's see. The Fallout 4 update has free DLC. It's a 26 gigabyte update on the Xbox One. Well, remember, I'm not on next gen. So unless, like, I don't know if you could import a save. Not that I really would want to anyway. Not that it matters, though. There you go. Let's see. You're not streaming. I heard it was not SAS. Oh, it was SAS, alright. That's for sure. Anyway, as you can see, I've been very busy. Like, I just got to sit down. I now have I actually have a good couple of PS4 controllers from all this bullshit. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do about this one PlayStation. I really just have to see, you know, what's going on with it, what I could do with it. I don't know if putting thermal paste is going to fix it. I don't think it's a thermal paste issue. I think it's a heatsink issue. And at that point, I mean, it's pretty much scrapped. So I don't know. The next gen is Xbox S and X. Yeah, but I'm on PS4 for my Fallout 4. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, is what he's saying. Like, I mean, like, that's what I heard. It was a next gen update for fall. What are these dudes doing on their balcony out there? Hold on, excuse me. My New Yorker paranoia is flaring up. I know they're not looking at me, but fuck that. I'm just... Oh, God, it's dark. Help! Ash! It's dark in my room! Anyway. I have the window open. It's still cool, right? No rush. Nothing major. And no, don't get it twisted. I'm still not done with all the movement and all the things I'm moving around. Just for today, I am done. Because I didn't even get to play a ton of Stellar Blade last night. I was legit falling asleep while trying to play it. And I didn't even get to play it almost... Turn it down! Turn it down! There you go. I didn't get to play a ton. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still tired, man. Like... That's the thing. You want to play something and then you're just tired the whole fucking time. What a catastrophe, man. Okay. Are you serious? It's a minion. That's a you problem? What if I legit fell and, like, severely injured myself on stream? We wouldn't be laughing then. Anyway. What are we doing again? Where do we haul an anchor to today? Oh yeah, they want me to go to some other island or something? Was it Rimy Reef or something? Next gen update stuff was FPS 60 bug fixes and other stuff. You can now Steam Deck Fallout 4. You couldn't Steam Deck Fallout 4 before. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess I have to build things. I think that's what I was up to. I think, unfortunately, we're at a point in the game where the only way for me to progress is to, like, do generic tasks, because I can't go befriend a Powie Yowie, because I don't have... I just can't befriend one. So I think I have to build shit. And don't get it twisted, I'm not very happy about this either. But I'm assuming that that's what I'm going to have to do in order to progress the game now. Oh shit, Wrigley! Yeah, and then I took this whole place apart. Remember, there used to be a building here? Now there isn't. The only thing I need to do, I guess, is to maybe remove some of this stuff down here. Would it help you out? Would you actually help yourself? Oh, come on. Oh my god. Never. You know what? I'm sorry I even asked. Never mind. I can't believe this. Crafting station upgraded. Oh, okay, we got all the recipes from Moonbrook. Gotcha. Very nice. You're gonna lay them tracks. Connect 200 pieces of track. Run it through the pyramid or into the oasis. Oh my god. This guy wants... He's insane. That's right, the cops are gonna come get him in any second now. I probably have to close the window, won't I? Which is gonna mean this room is gonna heat the fuck up, like, insanely. Where's the... Do I have any tracks? How do I tidy up? There we go. Tracks? Tracks? I don't think I have any. Okay, I think so. What would they be under? What would they be under? I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks or so. Wait, what the hell's that? Troubadour's Togs? And then, oh, and an untab. Oh, okay, it's just... Dude, it's Link's outfit. I'm not spending gratitude points because I need to accumulate gratitude points, but that's insane. What the fuck? Here we go. Alright. So now here's what I'm thinking, okay? I don't want to put down tracks on the ground floor. So what I'm thinking is that we raise it up. What the fuck is going on outside? Do we have sandstone? No. Okay. What the fuck would it be? Softwood? Oh man, they need sorting better than this. What the fuck? Vault tile, vault wall. This is too far. Where is sandstone? I guess we could just use a adobe wall. I mean, that's fine too. Hello, Drakian. Tonight is also Athena and I's wedding. That's good. I'm happy for you two. I'm glad. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Oh my god. Hang on. It's because I haven't played this in so long. I don't remember all this. There we go. Here we go. This is fucking stupid. I just thought about this. You hit me. Oh shit. Alright, can you all stay dead for just a few minutes? while I'm getting mobbed by all kinds of shit. This is fucking ridiculous. What did they update about Doom 2016? That's actually wild. Doing it for our characters because I've never done. No, I know you're not together. I know you're just doing it to experience it. No, I know. I hate these fucking things. And there's no cooldown on them respawning. They just keep coming back. Okay. Let's go back. Like, this is just fucking... I'm gonna lay this down and I'm gonna destroy it. This is ridiculous. And I'm also gonna... close the window. As expected. I'm gonna lay this down and then immediately take it out. Fuck this guy and his ridiculousness. Oh, boy. Well, Rosie is just gonna get murdered in there. Spray makes a subway. Yeah, back in the day I used to make fucking minecart tracks on Minecraft that were way better than this. This is ass, is what this is. This is shit. I feel like if I'm gonna put it here, I could raise it higher. Maybe I should. Put it, like, right up to the ceiling, basically. The problem is that it needs to be 200 blocks, exactly. Okay. I'll make it go a little closer. Okay. Where's the exit? Wait, is there no exit on the pyramid on this side? That would be kind of wacky. Yeah, there really isn't. Okay. Oh, shit. There is no exit on the pyramid. Alright, well, while we do this, we could place down tracks. I'm assuming once you hit 200, he won't care what the layout is, so I'll just start doing that. But yeah, back in the day on Minecraft, I used to make stuff like this all the time. That was a long time ago, though. Whoops. Did think you could be doing this in Fallout 4? I mean, here's one thing I'd say. On Fallout 4, it will be a lot faster and easier, so he's not wrong about that entirely. I could be doing it in Fallout 4. Like, yes, this game has snapping by definition of being a block-based game. I won't have to spend 10 minutes trying to get the perfect snappage. But I would be able to accomplish what I'd set out to do much faster, I guess. But then again, do we get nice Dragon Quest music, Viv? That's the real question you have to ask yourself. Alright, so 1, 2, and then we... 1, 2, and then we turn. 1, 2, and then we would turn here. Kind of doing like Roller Coaster Tycoon levels of development. I mean, who could blame you? Like, Dragon Quest is such great music, man. That's like part of the charm of it. Like, a lot of these RPGs from roughly this era had, like, really good soundtracks. It's actually kind of insane how nice they were about it. Like, you could tell that a lot of them were very storied composers who just really know how to set a mood. And I mean, like, that to me, like, a good chunk of video games is just being able to set the mood, you know? Especially when it's a serious game. Hell yeah, being able to do that is like a huge skill. A huge positive. And I love them for that, man. That's too much. What's my thought on the Fallout 4 Next Gen update? Primarily, I just think it's to capitalize on the show. I think they just want to keep Fallout relevant. I mean, remember Fallout 4 came out when? In 2016? Yeah, I will eat, by the way, Daunting Wolf. Hello, welcome to the stream. Primarily, I think they're just trying to capitalize on the fact that Fallout is in the popular, you know, it's just in that mental zone again. And that's fine. Like, I'm not going to say that they can't do that. But we all know that the next real Fallout game, unless they contract it to some other company, is still at least maybe a decade or more away. Because, like, if they're going to work on... They just finished Starfield. I don't know what they're going to do with it, if they're going to have any DLC or whatever for it. Probably not, but I mean, that's just the nature of Starfield. I think it was one of the most mid games I've ever played. One of the most boring games I think I've ever had the misfortune of playing. So you know that the next Fallout game that's actually worth its weight is years away at best. So they just can only keep updating the game that they have, because what else are they supposed to do, right? Like, it's all that they have, like, quite literally. So, I don't know. I think it's fine, right? I'll never say no to a free update on a game that I like. But I will also acknowledge that this is pretty much just like a last-ditch, like, we need to have Fallout be super relevant still. Or I guess I shouldn't say last ditch, because it's Fallout. It just got a TV show. As much as I might not like it, you know, it is still a show all the same. It is still a piece of content that is relevant to the Fallout universe, more so than... What the fuck? More so than name alone. So, I think it's fine. Next-gen updates are never a bad thing, but, I mean, let's be fair here. They're not doing this to prep for anything major. We know that this is not going to go anywhere. But, I mean, hey, I just played Fallout 4. Unfortunately, I missed the boat on this by a year. If I delayed Fallout 4 a year, I would have been able to take advantage of that. But it's fine, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. But, yeah, if you're a Fallout fan, congrats, I guess. If you like Bethesda Fallout, you're pretty much eating very well. And I think that's why a lot of people are so militantly defensive of it. Of the people who actually play Fallout and aren't just, like, consuming the latest product. Like, congratulations, you're eating very well if you like Bethesda Fallout. And that's something I was even talking with Devin about. Me personally, that TV show is fucking ass. I will unapologetically say that. I do not give a shit. It is fucking terrible. But, I mean, like, at least you can't argue that Fallout's a dead franchise. It's just not good what they're doing with it. But, I mean, that's life, right? Like, it could always be worse. Like, don't get it twisted. We actually need more. So I will bullshit some more right here. There you go. As soon as I talk about it. I wonder if this is enough. Maybe I should be extra safe and make sure that it super is, because I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this shit. Use the map from 76, make a game of or DLC of the Minutemen. I mean, even without knowing it, back in the day I was saying, why didn't they just make a single-player Fallout expansion that takes place in West Virginia? Like, why the fuck did they make a multiplayer-centric game? And that never made any sense to me. But that's because those multiplayer-centric games that people always complain about and hate and are never good are very easy to develop, and they make a lot of money. And so that's why you will continue to see games like The Division and all that. And mind you, I like The Division. Like, I like The Division, I like how it played, I liked a lot of stuff about it. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I did not like The Division. I did. I am probably one of the most open-minded people when it comes to Ubisoft games. Because I played a lot of Ubisoft games that were shit, and I played a lot of Ubisoft games that were, oh my god, dude. And there he goes. Maybe the minecart truck I asked for, it's bleeding brilliant. I know you like to work from one place to another, but it ain't the only way to get about. Riding a minecart gives you the chance to take in the scenery. It's a nice way to see the world. You know what I mean? My visions for Dougie's Dystopia is a land covered in minecart tracks as far as the eye can see. That's what dystopia means, innit? Well, at the very least, I want a track that does the whole loop of the island. Oh my god. God damn. Well, he gave us 50 for it. Dude, I think we're just gonna have to build a whole bunch of bullshit. I think I'm actually screwed. I cannot progress the game until I do this. Because remember, they want me to go to something. I forget what they even want me to go to. Oh, they want me to go to that Rhymy Reef to find a Powy Yowie. And I can't do that. I don't even think Powy Yowie spawned in the place we were just at. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Like, it seems like we might actually just be in for, like, a grind session. Trying to make people happy. Which I guess I could just build a whole bunch of rooms. Like, people need bedrooms and shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude, can I not take up the... Fuck! Oh my god. What the fuck? I can't... You can't place it in first... That was weird. Whatever. I haven't seen the Fallout series. £8 to watch it. That's the only series I want to watch. It's not worth it. I mean, oh, £8. I see what you're saying. Yeah, £8 to watch it. Like to what? Subscribe to Amazon, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Take a trip to Iridescent Island brings back immersion. Oh my god. Okay, well let's start building houses, I guess. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, like, if you're gonna watch something to hate watch, I mean, like, sometimes things are just too big or too important, I guess you could argue. So it's kind of like unavoidable, and you definitely at least want to see like how bad it is. But like, I don't know, lately I just haven't been feeling that. Like, I just don't hate watch stuff anymore. Now that's an actual term. I remember seeing episode 8 and 9 with my friends, totally legitimately, of course. And just thinking to myself, like, what the fuck am I watching? Like actually, what am I watching? What am I taking time out of my life to watch? And I mean, we all know how that went. It's just like, what the fuck am I even, like, imagine paying, because going to the movies is expensive. Like, imagine paying a ton of money to go see, you know, I don't know, what's a movie that people really like? Shit. Oh my god, it was a crit. It murdered the shit out of him. Imagine paying a ton of money to go see, like, episode 9, and then just, like, I just feel like that would just be not only a waste of my time, but I just wouldn't enjoy it. So at that point, like, why am I going to go see it? And that's why I stopped going to see movies. Ever since my friends... Dude, I just killed them, and they respawn instantly. Ever since my friends wanted to go see Ready Player One, I was like, why the fuck... I don't know. I did not like Ready Player One. That was like the end of me watching like random generic movies. I was like, wow, this movie was fucking super boring. I did not give a shit about any of it. I was like, wow, this is just the I'm a Gamer movie, XD. And I didn't enjoy it. And after that, I just was never really into movies. And my friends, as they would say, much to their chagrin or much to their annoyance, they're like, well, you never want to come hang out. And it's a good chunk of that, at least before recently, was because they wanted to go see fucking movies. And I just am not a moviegoer. I do not like movies. I do not like going to see movies that much. Like, I used to go see it back when I was hanging out with my ex. I was like, oh, okay, I'll go see whatever. But that's because, we were hanging out. We were chilling. We would go shoot the shit afterwards. Like, nowadays, it's like, why would I go see a fucking movie probably fucking written by some generics who have no idea how to write a good fucking plot? Like, why would I want to go actually spend hard-earned money to go see generic slop that I know I'm not gonna like, that isn't even made for me? Like, what's the point of that? No, I've never seen Frozen. In fact, if it wasn't for Kingdom Hearts, I wouldn't even know Big Hero 6 exists, and I quite literally would not have know the generic but general plot of Tangled and the other one, Frozen. The most exposure I had to Frozen was the whole Spider-Man Elsa bullshit from a couple years back. Dude. Okay. Yeah, no, I never, I'm not a big movie watcher. Sorry. I know that's a shock to a lot of people, and I know that genuinely they do just want to hang out and shoot the shit. But, like, at least back then I was like, every time we go, we see a movie I don't care about. And I just feel like I wasted money, and I wasted time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3... What the fuck? It's uneven. I mean, whatever, we'll keep it that way then. Fuck it. A room? Do you have to change the floorboards to make a room fancy? Well, I guess we're gonna do it anyway. This could be a long time that we're gonna have to work at this, honestly. But yeah, no, like I said, in the 2010s, I saw a bunch of movies with a bunch of different people. I saw Avengers with my uncle, which was cool. See, that was a cool experience. Because like I've said before, he was a big, lifelong comic nerd. So for him to see them finally get, like, big-time actors acting out what, at the time was, basically the premier superhero movie. Nothing like it had ever happened before, right? Besides, I guess, The Dark Knight a few years prior, right? But I don't think they've ever had, like, a serious Avengers movie. Like, that to him was, like, insanely cool. Like, I actually appreciated that. We also saw some other movie I didn't care about. I forget which one it was. I think it had J-Law in it, or someone. I didn't really care much for it. I almost half fell asleep in it. I just didn't care much for it, personally. Like, a movie to me has to be something I'm interested in. If I'm not interested in it, there's a very high chance I just will not care. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like Drakian says, like, do you want to pay money to watch shit you're pretty much certain you're not gonna like? Not me. No, thank you. It's not even worth just illegitimately watching. So, like, to me, if it's not even worth that, it's not worth watching. Period. Do we have, like, a stool? At least it wasn't as bad as Final Fantasy Spirits Within. But that's the crazy part, is that Spirits Within legitimately had, like, nothing to do with Final Fantasy as a whole. So, like, you could watch Spirits Within, and it... What the fuck? Why did it not update the room? There you go. But yeah, like, Spirits Within, like, basically had nothing to do with Final Fantasy. It was, like, Final Fantasy in name alone. And at that point, it's like, well, why did they even make a Final Fantasy movie? And honestly, I don't know the full details behind it, but given that the movie is so infamously hated among Final Fantasy fans, I don't know. I'm really impressed with the perv cart ride right over the bedrooms. Well, in a proper timeline, I would, I mean, he raises a good point, but in a proper timeline, I would, put ceilings over these, but I'm lazy and I just don't feel like doing it. And because this game is primarily played third person, unlike Minecraft, where Minecraft is primarily played first person, it would just be more of a nuisance, so I just won't do it. And listen, all these people are welcome to complain if they don't like it, but something tells me that they won't and they don't care. Okay. I have to make beds for more people. I like how he can spawn there, and then there's too much light, so he immediately fucking flees. Nice. What is it? What am I looking for? The signs. Here we go. How do you do ownership signs? Nameplates. Here we go. Thank you. Like, Spirits Within just had nothing to do with Final Fantasy. In fact, the most that Spirits Within had, like, it's funny because Paladins have a move named Spirits Within, and I'm pretty sure that's, like, the biggest reference mainline Final Fantasy. Who is this again? Den? Alright, sure, whatever. This is your room, I guess. That's the most mainline Final Fantasy has ever referenced that shit fucking movie, man. And I don't even mean it in like, you know, I don't even mean it in anything crazy. It's just a terrible movie. It's not even like a good movie with like the wrong name on it. It's just a terrible fucking movie, man. But like, everyone knows this, so I'm not saying anything that, I don't know, like, someone wouldn't even know if they were on the internet. Like, if you know of Spirits Within, you pretty much know that nobody likes that movie in almost any connotation. Like, that movie was just destined to be hated. And, I mean, I don't know what to tell them. I mean, I could have told you that... I could have looked at that movie as a test screener and been like, wait, this is supposed to be based on, you know, the Japanese role-playing game? What? What did this have to do with Final Fantasy? You know, back then YouTube probably existed, or you could have picked up Final Fantasy VII or you know, 1 on the PlayStation 1 or something, right? Like, it wasn't impossible. It's not like it is today where you could get a billion hours of footage of any one game in particular. But, you know, you could have checked something out. It was one of the biggest box office disasters in the history of filmmaking, single-handedly bankrupting Square's film division in 2001. Yeah, I can only imagine how that happened. You make a movie to draw in Final Fantasy fans, and the movie has nothing to do with Final Fantasy? Like, gee, I mean, like, what do you want me to say? Of course it didn't work. Do you see how progress on Make a Snowfield went down, by the way? Excellent. We had 1 of 30, it went down to 0 of 30. Thanks, game. Okay, very nice. I didn't even know Square had a filmmaking division. I know they made Advent Children. Like, I don't know why they didn't just make a modern day, at the time, of course, a 2001 rendition of Final Fantasy 1. Like, I don't think you could get more basic than Final Fantasy 1. You could have 4 different people, you know, whatever, who were, like, really, like, white-hot actors back then. right? Like, you could have just had, like, 4 dudes. It doesn't have to be dudes. It could be, you know, throw in, like, 1 or 2 women. Fine, whatever. There's your diversity quota. You could have, like, 4 people all come together, and their whole goal is to save the world from a villain known as Chaos. It really is just that straightforward. And somehow, they always bungle the adaptations on everything. It's insane to me that you can't just get an adaptation that's true and close to the original work, ever. That, to me, doesn't even make any common sense at all. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, at this point, I'm just barking at the moon. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, how could you not make an adaptation of Final Fantasy? That, like, it almost doesn't get more basic than that. Can I put down the sconces in here? Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. I didn't even know that was a challenge. Yay. Dude, Jake Gyllenhaal? Oh, okay, he looked up. Okay, okay. Finish off another 2 tablets. Okay. I don't need mini medals. I need hearts. Damn it. Come on now, give me the hearts. Wow, we are never finishing this. Yeah, it's just a disaster on, like, every front, pretty much. It's sad, too, because it doesn't need to be that way. Like, they just intentionally feed movies to the wolves, basically. It's fucking... It's really depressing if you're a fan. If it's a Japanese game, you know you're fighting a god at the end. Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that, like, Final Fantasy 13 could have played into super heavily. Because I think that was one of the coolest parts of Final Fantasy 13. Not to spoil it, because I do plan to make a playthrough on it. But, like, you do fight a lot of gods in that game, and it is pretty cool. That is, like, a cool part of the mythology of that universe. And you could tell they really wanted 13 to be like the new 7. But then they made it play nothing like 7. Like, I don't get that method. Like that mentality you have to have. Like, hey, we want this game to be just as popular as our most popular work. Okay, cool. So what are we going to do to replicate our most popular work? Will we have a similar script? All right, sure. We'll have a similar main character. Okay, that's not a bad start, right? Like, people like Cloud. Like, why wouldn't we have Cloud too? Okay, sure. All right, so what else are we going to do to make it the most, you know, to you know, make it as iconic as our major game? Well, let's make it so that way the entire game is linear. What? And I don't know, like, again, without looking into it, because I don't remember off the top of my head, because it's been many, many years. Is it just because they doubted Americans could figure it out? Like, not to imply, like, you know, they think we're all stupid, although, you know, they wouldn't be too far off from the truth, I guess. Make a tiny-ass bedroom, I guess. It's ridiculous. FYI, I own Spirits Within. Yeah, please burn it. Thank me later. Like, but seriously, like, I would probably own it just because, but, like, I'm not buying it new. There's a ton of video stores I could see if I could find it used for, like, $5, because nobody wants to own it. Like, is there even a collector's edition of that? What a waste of money. Like, you didn't even make a good movie. Like, even the Assassin's Creed movie, you could, you know, it didn't do that well. It was all right at best. If, you know, it was really made for fans of the series, but at least it was, like, you could tell it was made for people who actually played Assassin's Creed, you know, like people who understood it, tried to adapt. Yeah, like, you just can't adapt Assassin's Creed for a big screen. It's just not possible, or if it is, it requires people who would never work on an Assassin's Creed movie a day in their life. You need to have such an insane amount of writing chops and skill that I just don't think that most people who would work on a movie like that would possess. Because Assassin's Creed games, like, when it's a video game, it's easier to install. Like, when it's a video game, it's easier for you to look at it and say, oh, okay, well, this is what I want to do, right? It's okay if we have 10 hours of gameplay interrupting a lot of stuff. That's fine. Okay. I don't have any more beds. Fuck. I spent big $1, and that's about as much as you should spend for it. I actually think that that is a completely appropriate price. Very good. I don't like 13. I'd rather 13-2, and that's fine. Like, the 13 series got better as it went on. The problem is trying to tell people, like, yeah, it actually got better after the first couple of games. Like, you are basically up shit's creek with no paddle, trying to convince people that these games are at least worth picking up for, like, $10, $15, $20. Like, good fucking luck. Like, they did take all the criticism, but it's one of those things where, like, you just can't fuck it up the first time around. Like you just can't. Like, the fact that they fucked it up that badly on their first run around, it was over. There was no coming back from it. They were not going to recoup it. They were finished. And that's what makes it kind of sad, is because, you know, you already know that if they had done a little bit more market research, or I don't know, just made games like they used to, they would not have run into that problem. But because they made it in this weird fashion, it didn't appeal to the Japanese, it didn't appeal to the Americans, right? And so, like, who is it really made for? And that's the question I feel like a lot of games have to ask themselves, is like, who is this game made for, right? Like what is this game made for, really? Very nice. I mean, nowadays they just intentionally don't make shit for the fans anymore. I mean, like, they're very apparent about it. And before it used to be, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. And then just people were like, okay, well, that's still fucked. I mean, why would you intentionally not make something for the core audience? Well, you know, and they're like, okay, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Okay, fine. And then people stopped buying it. And then these movies started flopping. And then they're like, well, why won't you buy it? Are you some kind of racist or something? And it's just like, but, you know, you told me not to buy it. If I don't like it, why am I going to spend money on it? Like, just because you make something doesn't mean it's good. Check Discord? Oh, no. Hold on. Did I make a room for Babs? I have no idea who I have or have not made a room for. At all. Okay, let's see. Oh, oops. So a miniature horse was in my room? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Does it still say his name? It... Wait, that's a dog. What the fuck? That's not a horse. Anyway. Digby has a room. Babs has a room. Den has a room. Let's give that room to Rosie, I guess. Oh, let's build an outhouse. How do you build that again? It's been a while since I've done this, so I don't really remember. He's 100 pounds at 9 months. Damn, that sounds like a big dog. He changed his name to Scooby. I'm not a fan of that name over Atticus, but it's not my dog. What the fuck? Where's toilets? There you go. Bathtub. And then the crazy part is that then they wonder why people want to watch anime and shit over any of the garbage that they produce. And I don't get it. I don't understand why you would intentionally take pride in not making something that people want, and then when they go elsewhere, you're like, oh no, you need to come back and give me money. Well, I mean, like, the whole point of, especially something like entertainment, is that you create something that people want to see. Shit. You can tell who has a house. You also check the residence register. Yeah, but I haven't put one down. I have to make another one. I don't know where the other one is that I made. That was a long time ago that I was using the residence register. Don't worry, we're going to make the rooms fancier. I just want to create a couple of different rooms first. See, like, when I was a kid, and when they used to just make things that were just fucking cool. Like, imagine making me miss the fucking Michael Bay movies, of all things. Like that takes skill. Because back in the day, I did not give a fuck about Transformers. I thought Transformers was one of the most generic movies basically out there. I just did not give a fuck about it at all. Nowadays, you fast forward, you'd be lucky to have a movie that treats its fan base and its audience even half as well as fucking Transformers. And that's sad, because it shouldn't be that way. You would think that, like I say, in the era of the internet, where companies can get instantaneous feedback at literally any time of the day, that they would play into that to see what people want, and then give people what they want. Like, I don't know why this is even so hard for me to even say. Just like, they would just give people what they want. So if you want to see a crazy movie starring someone... Oh, well, this is small. Oh, fuck. Guess we're not doing that. Okay. I think floorboards is just a really good thing to use. You should name the dog Ares God of War. We have a God of War fan in the chat. See, now that was a game back in the day when they weren't afraid to... They were not afraid to push envelopes with that. Like say what you will about a lot of franchises, but nowadays, like, you would not... They would not make God of War. They were willing to defend that shit as artistic vision back in the day. They did not care who made what documentaries or what idiot senator wanted to lie about God of War on, you know, on Capitol Hill, because that's all we do in America. Like they gave no fucks if people did not like God of War. There it is. You think anyone would care if I put multiple toilets in here? Well, it's a fancy bathroom. I think we need towels. Where the fuck are the towels? There we go. Excuse me, ladies. We'll make another dwelling over here. Although, to be fair, we also should probably make, like, I don't even know. What makes a good bathroom? Like, seriously. I guess I should dick around and just try to figure it out. like, as much shit as people give to the average anime series, you could definitely tell that there is way more love and effort put into most anime series, especially the big ones. Like, and I've watched a lot of trash anime, but some of the best media I've ever consumed, both narratively and just artistically, is anime. I just think that they genuinely care a lot more about how they present the product that they're going to give to you. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, I just feel like American and Western producers are just entitled. They just feel entitled to fan bases that they did nothing to build up. They feel entitled to people's goods. I don't want to say people's goods, but, you know, like, people's time and money. Like, they didn't build up any of these fan bases. These people didn't even know this shit existed. You know? I think that's kind of wacky. If you're going to show up and demand that the fans respect your work, I mean, like anyone would say, respect is earned. It's not given, right? Like, you got to put in the hours. You got to put in the time. How the fuck do I make a small bathroom? Good fucking lord, man. I have no idea. I guess we could put some showers in it, right? Two folding screens, 2 towels, 4 showers, 4 windows on a shower room of all things, which is insanity to me. Alright, so we already have 2 light sources. We need 2 folding screens and another towel and 4 showers. And Assassin's Creed definitely has potential as something. It just happens to be a video game series. You know, it's actually very interesting how that kind of worked out, all things considered. You know, like, here's this really interesting franchise, and then they made it into a video game series. I mean, that's why I think video games are so good. Because a lot of the things that they had to explain and figure out in Assassin's Creed, well, a lot of that came about because it was a video game at first. Right? Like, it would be very different. Okay, very nice. I need 2 folding screens in here. Oh shit. Haha! The light! It burns! Absolute insanity, I swear. Yeah, whatever. Dude, we gotta do more. We are not gaining jack shit from doing this. This is intense. I guess we really have to do tablet targets. I'm not killing those. I mean, killing things at this point is kind of a waste because I'm not gaining anything. What I also should do is I should probably try to make some food. Like, I don't know, is there a reason to go back to the earlier islands once they're done with the story? Build a room somewhere down low. Build a hotel, build a very fancy room, sell something, build a changing room, build an animal house, find more residents. I mean, that would be easy. We could just import people from other places, but that doesn't help us. So YouTube won't let me trash talk Hollywood? That's really funny because back in the day, fucking even L.A. Noire was trash talking Hollywood. One of the cases in L.A. Noire is a non-consensual deviancy case involving a child actor, and I forget if it was her producer or who it was that you eventually nail for it, but like, yeah, back in, I mean, that in and of itself is already outlandish, so. What the fuck was I looking for? No, I don't remember. All I did was walk back over here, and I don't even remember what I was looking for. Hollywood is above us plebs? Right. They think they're above us, but they're certainly not above taking our money for garbage. Like, they could say they're above us, or they know more, or, you know, I went to writing school. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Like, most of them can't write word fuck. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. Oops, wrong thing. Let's see. What's going on over here in the other part? What in any of that got hung up on YouTube? I have no idea, Viv. I wish I could tell you. Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea why YouTube holds certain things for review, especially since you've been here for so long. It's not like a setting I can enable. I don't think there's any setting I could say, hey, don't withhold this dude's comments because I trust him. I don't think that's a thing I could do, even if I made you a moderator. I don't think I could do that. That's just kind of how YouTube is, unfortunately. Yeah. Look how unnatural this looks. I really wish they gave you more woody goodies and stuff, because I definitely do not have enough, and making more is really annoying. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is being remastered. No, it's a remake. Oh, it's 100% a remake. People are being pissy about it because they're just doing it for the money. But yeah, like, I don't blame them. I mean, let's be fair here. They are taking their sweet time. I mean, I think Ubisoft is in a lot of trouble, because it seems to me like they really kind of can't even, like, get anything going, if that makes sense. Like, they just cannot figure out what game are they going to pump out next, basically. This is pretty cool. We made like a basin. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're post chapter 3, alright. And it's going about as well as you'd expect. In other news, I am cripplingly bored, and that's why I'm just shooting the shit with everyone in the chat. Lots of water. Very nice. What ingredient for the Woody Goodies am I short on? I don't even remember. Woody Goodies, worm food, it's probably shit. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't even remember what you need to make it. So, is this like a thing that happens in this game? Like, you complete Moonbrook, and then, like, you just have to do a whole bunch of grinding to be able to progress with the story? Like, is that actually, like, a thing that happens in this game? Because, like, we have basically come to a super standstill because I cannot go to Rhyme Reef at all. And no matter how much, like, I don't think traveling to other islands will let me collect, here, let's see. I can make a couple. I can make a good amount, yeah. There you go. Is he gonna show up? Oh no, he's in the other area. Oops. I need to make one of those registrar scrolls. Okay, well, definitely not doing that, I guess. Let's move Wrigley. I have to go back to the other crafting table over here. But yeah, I mean, obviously they're remaking Prince of Persia for the money. I don't care that they remake it for the money. I care if it's good. Especially since it's, you know, such a classic game that people love so much that they've made. Like, I really hope they're not just gonna fucking phone it in. Like, you can't just phone in basically the Ubisoft equivalent of Ocarina of Time. Like, you can't just phone that in. Like, come on. Like, they gotta actually do a good job with it. Like, otherwise, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be fucked. And then they're gonna be annoyed because people won't buy it. Or some stupid shit. And then, what the fuck? Oh my god. I didn't even think that we could have monsters show up over here. Yeah, the no Malroth era is going about as well as you'd expect. Oh my god, I cannot move. It's just 4 mages all beating the shit out of me with magic. And I can't even move to hit them. And they're all casting in sync, so I can't do anything. I can't fight them. What's stopping you from Rhyme Reef? I don't have enough, what's it called? Enough builder credit. Right? They say befriend a Powiyawi. The only Powiyawis I know exist on Moonbrook. I don't know if I could go there to do it, right? Oh, it's only 200? I thought it was 1,000. Wait, what was 1,000? Oh, Laguna Perfuma. No, we've been good. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Well, good thing Duke Darkwood showed up. I would have spent another 5 hours accomplishing nothing. So, I'm actually glad that he showed up and was like, well, what's stopping you? Only 200. There you go. Let's go. Okay. I'm doing it. Yeah, look, listen. I don't hate Ubisoft, alright? I like a lot of Ubisoft games. I think that Assassin's Creed is already an amazing... Well, it wasn't a remake, it was like a new iteration of it. It was Sands of Time. The original, you're supposed to rescue some princess, and it's actually a timed game, so if you take too long, you lose. Like, it's like D the Game, if anyone knows what that game is. I've talked about that in Enemy Zero a little bit before. It's a timed game. I think you only have like 2 or so hours, and if you fail, that's it. The princess is married to the guy, and then you lose. Okay. I was gonna wait till the end of the stream before I told Spray. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Okay. Snowman! Oh shit! There you go. Snow. There we go. This is easy. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh shit. Making a gratitude is making the buildings people can use, kitchens, bathrooms, and so forth. Yeah, that's what I was trying, but like I said, eventually it gets to a point where it's just very slow. What was I looking for again? Where's monster food? What does monster food even look like? Here we go. Monster munchies. Dude, I can't... Fighting without Malroth might be the most, like, troubling part of the game. Because it's so obvious that your character isn't really good at fighting. Can I give it to him now? I don't think you get... No, do you kill him? Yeah, I think you kill them and then they come back. Yeah, here we go. Owie owie. What a surprise! It follows him. Wow. Good lord. Can I get my agility back, please? God damn. Does it let you add NPCs to your party with the register? Yes. Oh, I guess I could have taken NPCs with me. I didn't even think about that. Oh well, it's not a huge deal. I'm not like torn up over it. Let's just do our thing here, which I actually do like doing these random island missions. I think that those are pretty fun. I actually do kind of like these because, you know, you have to be fairly original with it, right? Like, it's kind of like a big scavenger hunt, basically. I built a snowman. I thought you did not do drugs. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not talking about nose candy. You don't have to worry about me with that. I don't do any drugs. I'm a very boring guy, Viv, as you already know. I mean, if you're on my streams, you already know. I'm not like some massive level, next level charisma or joke maker. I'm just kind of a dude. I just play video games. Some of them better than others. NPC are on Malroth's level, but they do fight better than the builder. Yeah, isn't that sad? Like, your character just sucks at so much in this game. I know that's kind of the point, but yeah. Dude, that's the second time in 48 hours I've heard it be referred to as Bolivian marching powder. What the hell? Good lord. But yeah, no, I don't do it. I've never done anything like that. And it's not for lack of opportunities. It was never my thing. Oh, we could fight a dragon. I mean, will we gain anything from it? Like, I'm gonna have to fight it by myself with no Malroth. It's not even that it would be hard, it's that it would take me way longer than I feel comfortable doing. Like, we would literally be here for a long fucking time. Me slowly whittling it away one swing at a time. The other thing I hate is that there's no music. Like, I forgot about that already, and now I remember. Here we go. Here's someone's creation. See, now we get music. Isn't this nice? This is pretty cool. Venerable bedroom. What the fuck? Oh, it's like a canopy. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, if someone actually built that, that's talented, man. I don't know, it could just be something random, though. Hey, you got people jumping around. That's really nice. That's a really cool creation. Complete with music and everything. Okay. I only know it from Deadpool. I mean, that's already more than me. What are we looking for? Oh, it's even further away. Okay. Something tells me that the items I'm looking for are pretty spaced out. Yeah, okay. There we go, magic crystal. Witch grassy earth. Can I recruit the people? Yeah, but I'd have to leave, and I don't want to leave. There's no reason for me to leave just to get a little bit of extra fighting power. That's kind of excessive. We're not that desperate for people to help us, don't worry. I'm trying to check it. Thank you. Basically, we're looking for anything that came from Moonbrook. We can now add it to our list of things to find. Scarlet Tulip. Oh, at that house? No, those are just generics. Those aren't actual people you can recruit, I don't think. And without going back, I mean, you know, we'll just deal with it. Oh shit, right here. Potatoes. I might as well just loot all this, right? Try to get a ridiculous crop going on. See, that's the thing I like about Furrowfield, is I like that initially it's about growing stuff, you know? I wish that, like, each successive area built off of that more, as opposed to just abandoning it. Oh my god! Wish they had played into that more. I don't think they come with weapons. You can only bring one human NPC per trip. Yeah, it's just faster for me to just do it on my own. Just keep it. You know what they say, like, you move in a smaller party, you move faster, right? It's just better to do that. Because eventually, at some point, we're going to have to dig down, and it's looking like that's coming up very soon. Are you serious? It's the burnt-out tree. Even though there are a lot of enemies, no one said I ever had to fight them, right? I just want to loot! What was it? No, really. What? Oh, it's splinters. Oh my god. Get up. Oh my god. No, I do not want to fight the dragon. I don't even think the dragons give good loot anymore. I think that was early game. Early game, the dragons were popping. Like, that was some of the best monsters I would fight. And I was able to get a lot of good stuff from it. Now, not so much at all. So, ignore that. Here we go. Let's go to this forest. I did the last recruit at a random island. Oh. Maybe I did, right? Was that Kate? I think it was Kate, actually. I think you're right. That's okay. We don't need anyone. Now, what was that noise? Yellow dye vein block. Enemies! Leak. Oh, yeah, like the thing that Farfetch'd uses. Oops. It's up. Oh my god, I'm about to kill everything here. See, the thing that pisses me off more than anything is that every time you get hit by an attack, you get bounced back. That's like something that pisses me off in like every video game. Like, I get staggered by every little attack that any enemy does to me, right? Like, they don't get staggered by like half the shit I do. They just get to tank right through it. You know, like that's one thing like I really hate about a lot of games. Is like, oh, well, I just have, you know, impossible like poise, basically. Like, I have an iron stance that is unbreakable. You know, like at this point, do you think like a random fire attack should be knocking me back? Like, that's so ridiculous. Like, a lot of games do this too. For example, Zelda does this quite frequently. You'll be playing a Zelda game and every single attack will knock you down. It is the most obnoxious, annoying gameplay mechanic in like any video game. And it's kind of, I almost want to say like a Japanese game thing, especially. Like, every little thing that touches you will push you to the ground. It is so frustrating. Thank you. Very nice. See, now I have to kill them, and by the time I kill these two, more enemies will spawn. So I just think it's not even worth killing enemies half the time. Okay. What was it? Dark Bark. And then we also need to get the, there you go. Let's pick up these leaks. One more item, I've got endless magic crystals. You know it. I mean, hey, that would have been good during Moonbrook, but at least that way, that's like the rarest thing to get. I'll be able to actually like build a bunch of stuff, which will be nice, so. These do kind of feel like throwaway portions of the game. Almost like they put them in, I don't want to say last minute, but they're definitely like, they definitely don't feel like they were included with the same energy. Oh wow, Marble's not a collectible? I'm actually surprised. I keep doing it wrong. Very good. At least we haven't had to, like, dive deep into a cave or something. That was something we had to do last time. We had to go deep into a cave. Oh, hold on. What's this? Big boulders. And a hot springs. Interesting. Okay. Border boulder. Spa spout. There you go. It's a very nice thing to find because it checks off 6 different items. Oh shit. Yeah, wow. Wasn't wrong. Bathing stool. Alright, oh, what's this? Pink dye vein block. I can't even see it. I don't even know where it is, but sure. Thank you. There it is. Very nice. See, sometimes good things do happen. Look at that. I'll be sure to build this in my own world. And it stops his magic. You know what he looks like? He looks like, was it Aghanim from A Link to the Past? That's exactly what his model looks like. Like, I know this is an OG. This is probably like a very typical, like, wizard model in a game like this. But that's exactly who he reminds me of. Collect hot water. Oh, nice. Fierce fountain. Really, it's not a guaranteed spawn. Okay, so that was a 50-50 at best. Alright, sweet. There you go. Down? Nope. Further this way? Somewhere very far away. Okay. I'm sorry, is this an igloo? Yeah, popsicle. Wow. An ice lolly. Yay! Plant a popsicle into the ground. Alright, place it. Break it. Seems like they have a very short attack range, because you could kind of almost just jump around them. Very nice. Okay. Yep. You can only get 1 per visit. Okay. Well, like I said, doing a whole bunch of recruitment isn't necessary. That's exactly why I'm not going to do it. Like, I don't have to do a bunch of recruitment for this game. And so, to be honest with you, I won't. Like, I am a little bit more interested in just seeing how the story ends. Like, Moonbrook finally, like, really progressed the main plot. And then they kind of, like, interrupt it by making you do this. Which is not, again, I don't mind them having, like, little break sections or something. That's not, like, a big deal to me. But they definitely said, alright, well, now we need you to go do this. Oh, here we go. We're done with that. Alright, so now we're just missing a stump. Which we could probably find by going back to the tree area. Material gathering, get farm mats until you tear the island apart, and when you come back it'll be refreshed. Secondary is NPCs to join you. Okay. So, like, if you want, you could bring, or if you could find a golem, you could basically just completely shred most of these islands apart. Because golems are the fastest way to break stuff down. So, like, you could just bring a golem to do, like, 90% of that, and then you could just take as much as you want. And then just leave. So, like, if I wanted to get a whole bunch of marble, like, my best bet would be to, like, find a golem. I don't know if they have golems in this area. That was kind of like a last area thing. And you just come in, you just boom, 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 destroy the entire island. Obviously, you're on a golem, so nothing is going to hurt you. And then you just leave, and then you just come back. Oh, yeah, by the way, everything's back. And you just do it again. I mean, that's fine. There you go, we're done. But like I said, we're here mostly for the story. Like, I think I've done a good amount of building in almost every zone, so it's no biggie. Okay. Well, now we have an infinite amount of stone. We have our Powy Yowie. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. There's not really much of a reason to stick around. See if we can progress the story a little bit. Okay. Very nice. Thankfully, it was only 200. If it was more, I don't know, man. We'd be in some trouble. So, we're very, 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 very lucky that it's only 200. That was a very nice Christmas house, by the way. I should have said that sooner. You're back and you brought a Powy Yowie with you. This fluffy fellow on our side will be able to make all the snow we need. By the way, I've been looking for Malroth. I searched every square inch of the island, but there's no sign of him anywhere. But I'll find him wherever he's hiding. You should take our new Powy Yowie pal to meet the Moonbrookians. I'll see you soon, hopefully on our new Lulutopian snowfields. The other island has quite a wide variety of interesting stuff and one of the toughest super strong enemies. Yeah, but it's a sad because I don't think we're going to be able to get to it unless they just reward you with a whole bunch of points. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get 1,000 points on this island at least. Like, that to me feels like something you have to grind for, like hardcore. I can't promise we're going to stick around long enough to do that, getting 1 and 2s at a time. I would very much like that, but I'll be honest, I don't know if that's going to happen, so. Are you up here? Good to see you again, Generico, and with a Powy Yowie in tow, no less. This brings back fond memories of my time among the Hare Force. Now I just need to work out how I can be convinced to make it snow. Powy Yowies I've seen when they locked me away, they're horrid and mean, la-di-do, la-di-day. But there's one simple ploy that puts them in good moods. You could bring them great joy with extremely cold foods. To wit, when I was trapped on that ghastly ship, the Powy Yowies would often feast on chunks of ice skewered on wooden poles. It turned their breath into a blistering blizzard. Alas, I never came across such snacks in my time among the Hare Force. Yeah, this is where we get the ice lollies from. We already have one. Yep. Summons a friendly Powy Yowie to transform this vicinity into a snowfield. How wonderful. What did you invent, my lamb? An ice lolly? Gadzooks, an icy snack like that is sure to put the Powy Yowie's blizzard gizzard in motion. We'll have a snowfield in no time. Well, you need ice to make them, so I saw a great deal of it at the nearby shore. An excellent observation, my dear. Now, Generico, try making some of these ice lollies and place them in the ground for our Powy Yowie friend to feast upon. Here you have learned to make snowfields. I have a long way to go before I'm as skilled a builder as you. While you were away on the hunt for a Powy Yowie, we made progress in our plans for the new castle. We did? Now I've gathered all the materials we need and are ready to get started. Come one, come all, let's create something spectacular, something that will make us proud to be builders. Everyone except you, that is, Generico. Yes. You built our castle from the ground up, and now it's our turn to build yours. Pray turn your attentions to the Powy Yowie. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. What would we be under? Ice lolly, here we go. Sadly, I don't have an infinite supply of ice. I mean, technically I do. We could just go to the island or whatever, but you know what I mean. Alright, that should be more than enough. Hell, farming ice might be the most efficient thing you could possibly do when you think about it. Like, farming ice, that's probably super easy, right? Bruh, just die. He just keeps jumping in. What the fuck, dude? We go into post-game stuff. It's worth setting up rooms in all 3 areas. Just saying to work on the island will roll in. Takes time, but yeah, once you have some amount of setup, yeah, I agree. It's probably not that bad. But, like, that's the thing, is you have to get to that point of having, like, a ton of setup. And like I said, I like the game. Do I like it enough to grind for, like, super bosses? I don't know. I'd rather play Dragon Quest The Dark Prince. Especially since I bought that shit, like, ages ago. I genuinely did not think this game would take me the vast majority of this year to do. Actually, no. Remove that. I did not think that this game would take me as long as it did, but it did alright. There you go. Oh yeah, you were going to need plenty of ice for this. You see bronze tiles in this area, those mark the corners of the area of the... Oh, the bronze tiles? Okay. I see. I think, right? Like these? There you go. It's very nice. Very nice. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, like these. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a corner. Gotcha. Okay. I see it. Oh my god, there's plenty of room. Why am I over here trying to cram it into the fucking castle area? Wow, that was really stupid of me. Apparently I made a forest area. Did you see that? I got credit for that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, the children have a bone to pick! I gotta get like a good crop rotation going on. I think that's the #1 thing I need to do. I need to get like a good amount of like being able to make crops, basically. Once I can make like crops, I'll be set. Alright, anyway. Well, would you look at that? A beautiful backdrop of bright white snow for our castle to nestle within. Oh, my lamb, it's absolutely lovely, just like the snowfields back in Moonbrook. We must show everyone right away. I don't think the job's done. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing this out here. Oops. Look at all this snow. I knew builders were amazing, but I never imagined they could change an entire landscape. You're so easily swayed by snow on the floor, some ice lollies he made. That is all, nothing more. Wow, what a dick. Well, that's as may be, but no matter the method, you cannot deny Generico has completely changed the scenery hereabouts. You can even see it on the map. Gadzooks, let's dub this the Great Jeromian Snowfields. Jeromian? Ahem, let's leave the name for now. Let us instead offer our thanks to Generico, who has brought this natural wonder about and fulfilled another target to boot. Okay. Look at that. It's another mini medal. Alright, so we should get an upgrade to the trowel now. That's 10 tablet targets you blasted through now. Recognition of your incredible achievement. Allow me to upgrade your Transformer trowel. It's the least I could do. Bung down blocks for brisk building. You use it to not only change blocks from one type to another, but lay down lots of blocks at once. Okay. Just 10 more and I'll give you a magic pencil. And say your building power has improved in leaps and bounds since first we met. Shan't be long, for you have finished all the tasks on the tablet and the Isle of Awakening's rebirth is complete, but standing here talking about it shan't achieve a thing. Let's return to our work. Alright, get back to work there, you powie yowie. Why did you come here? What? That was weird. Oops. You know, slam down 5-2 sections of wall with the trowel if you use fill instead of swap. Alright, maybe I should play around with that then. I'll get around to it in a minute. I'm gonna try to finish this off a little bit first. Hey, you skipped one. Hey! What the fuck? He just kinda... He's going all over the place. Is he duplicating himself? Oh, look, yo! This is the weirdest spawn in history. Look at that. They're spawning on... I just put that down, and they're already spawning, like, crazy amounts of monsters off it. That's so wacky. Oops, I didn't mean to put 2. Oh, boy. I'm not sure if he goes by the order or what's closest to you or what's closest... Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna just let him do his thing. It looks like whatever's No, it looks like it kind of follows the order a bit. Make lots of forests. I mean, does this count as a forest, maybe? I mean, I guess I'm just waiting for them to build the castle. I like how I missed all these random spots. I'm gonna have to make more of these. Well, the only unfortunate part about this is the music changes. Alright, time to go make more. We have a whole side of this castle to put stuff on. Night. Oh, it's nighttime? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. See, that island, the random islands, got me messed up because I'm thinking to myself, wow, maybe there just isn't any music in some parts of the game. I like it, you know, even if they're just playing the generic, happy Dragon Quest builder theme, you know, listen, I'll take what I could get, right? I'm not gonna be that crazy about it. Yeah, can I go take my boy, Mr. Golem? Uh-oh, Generico, a word, if you please. How goes your work in carpeting the area in snow? I only ask because you usually seem so happy when you are building, but now your face seems altogether more forlorn. You were thinking about Malroth, are you not? I too feel responsible for what befell in Moonbrook, but at this point, we would only anger him more by confronting him directly. For the moment, I think it best we leave the rapprochement efforts in Lady Lulu's capable hands. That is probably the worst person you could possibly ask. What's happening to me? Every time he builds something, You've done well, my lord. You kept the builder safe from harm as he filled the world with the power of creation. Oh, okay, if a tree grows within a grass, desert, snow, basically any tile type, it becomes a forest. What the game considers a forest. Okay, so that's why. I wasn't sure if maybe I put down some woody goodies or something and I forgot to pick them up. But soon, he will have served his purpose. Soon, it will be time to end this farce. No, it does not go any faster than this. Malroth! There you are. You alright? I've been looking everywhere for you. Lulu? I'm fine. I was just feeling a little lightheaded. What do you want? What do I want? I want to know how long you intend to hold this grudge against Generico. You two need to make up right now. What's the point of building our very own paradise if our friends aren't there to enjoy it with us? Generico needs you. Just shut up, would you? Every minute I spend around it makes me angrier and angrier. I want to smash and destroy and obliterate until there's nothing left. I don't know what to do. Oh, Malroth. Lulu, tell me, can creation and destruction ever really get along? I don't understand. You two have had so many wonderful adventures together. If that doesn't answer your question, I don't know what will. And if you're still not sure, you should ask Generico. He will help you. I just know he will. You've always been there for him, right? I'm sure he'd be only too happy to do the same for you. Such impertinence. Let us end her life this instant and be spared from her ceaseless prattling. Figured out who Talkie McSlowvoice is yet? I actually have no idea. It's either has to be Hargon or the old dude at the top of the mountain, because the minute we told him this world isn't real, he was like, that's not true. I don't know, the way they injected the whole this world's a dream into it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing either. Is someone messaging me on stuff I care about? Yes, but let me charge my phone. Oh, I'll message them back later. I'm not gonna message right now. Just stop it! Stop it! Get away from me, Lulu. Don't talk to me again. Malroth? Find more residents. Our challenge complete. Would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Yay! Woo! I'm sure she will succeed in her mission. She will make Malroth see the... Uh-oh. Egad, are we under attack? How dare the monsters interrupt our long-awaited building work? We must drive them back. Come, follow me. Shit. Alright. When the enemy land on the shore, they will have no option but to march through this narrow pass. It is the perfect place to mount an ambush. Here we shall repel the monster's assault. We must fill this pass with the magical traps and weapons you brought back from Moonbrook. I shall leave their placement to you. Just make sure we have at least 100 traps set out here before the monsters get here. Oh my god. You did bring plenty of traps back with you from Moonbrook like I suggested, did you not? By some happenstance you did not. I highly recommend you go back and get them. How long is this fucking... How long are they gonna wait? What? What are you talking about? They're just gonna stand around and wait for me to place traps? That's dude, what is this Beach of Normandy shit like on slow mode? I mean, sure, whatever you say, I guess. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, well, no, some JRPGs, they don't give a fuck. If you're not ready, good luck. Like, if you play Fire Emblem, sometimes these dudes are just, if you're not ready, here I come. I'm moving on turn 5. Whether you're ready or not, that's not my problem, right? Like, that's a you problem. I mean, famously, that led to a meme in Fates. So, in Fire Emblem Conquest, without really spoiling it for anyone who has never played it, there's a part of the game where you fight Ryoma. You basically, there's a meme in the Fire Emblem community, because what Ryoma does is he will wait 25 turns to exact his vengeance, even though the literal, like, cutscene before it, he's like, finally, I can take revenge on you for all the things you've done to me and my family. You know, and it's like, okay, but I'm gonna wait 5 minutes or 25 turns for you to be prepped. It's actually quite humorous. It basically, you have to beat the entire mission in 25 turns or less. It's very funny. Trust me. Like when I played it, even I was like, ah, that's fucking stupid. Oh man, that was great. It's actually a very challenging mission because usually the Avatar is your strongest party member, and you are literally prevented from using him in that mission. So, listen, I played a lot of Fates, all right? I was very into Fates back in the day. I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. They were straight cooking with that game. Like, what other JRPGs do that, where they give you, like, a bunch of time to do stuff? I have no idea, actually. It's been a long time since I played a game that had something timed like this. Mass Effect 2 is timed like this. For certain missions, you only have enough time to do certain side missions before the game just says, alright, next mission. And if you're not ready, you're just fucking not ready. And the game does not give a shit. It's actually kind of funny how they do it. And then it leads to one part of Mass Effect 2 where basically you do almost every side mission in the game except for Legion's loyalty mission. And then you beat it, and then that's it. I played a few TRPGs, but never in the Fire Emblem series. Oh, you absolutely should play Fire Emblem. Please. Please. I am such a huge Three Houses fan. It's such a good game, and honestly, I will probably not replay it for many years, because it's like, once I start playing it, I'm just into it. Like, that's just it. Like, so there was a time in 2021 and 2020, Ash would know, because Ash was around for those playthroughs a long time ago. There was a time in 2020 where all I played was Three Houses. Like, every day that I streamed, which wasn't every day, it was just every day I streamed, I was playing Three Houses, basically. And then when Three Hopes came out, like, I took a bit of a break, because, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I experienced what I call Fodlan burnout. You play too much Three Houses and Three Hopes, like, even I'm like, you know, I love it, but, like, I gotta take a little bit of a break, you know what I mean? Like, you get to a point where it's like, all right, I think I played enough of this for right now, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I should chill for a little bit, right? Yeah, but I love those games. They are genuinely masterpieces. That is, in my opinion, like, obviously everyone knows Fire Emblem kind of died a little bit and then went away for a while. But in my opinion, like, they did such good work. With Three Houses. It is probably one of the best games Nintendo has put out in years. I highly recommend. I can't recommend it enough, actually. Gotta be in the right mindset. Yeah, okay, that's a completely fair thing. Usually, do the fights take 20 minutes in Fire Emblem? The final fights take a long time. I will give you that. The final fights for most Fire Emblem games do take a long time. So, like, it's about an hour for me to finish it, I think, the first time I played it. Then I redid the ending for Golden Deer, and it took me a little bit less because obviously I knew what's coming. But yeah, like even on normal mode, you know, if you're worried about losing units, you could just play on casual, right? They give you the ability to undo, right? Like I get it. Like Fire Emblem has to make some concessions, right? Like they can't just be all hardcore. And to be fair, 3 houses can be pretty damn difficult for what it's worth. It is not entirely a walk in the park. There are some very difficult moments, even on like easy or on the easier difficulties. Oops. All right. You know what I must do. But do I have the strength to do it? Of course I do. Although, to be fair, maybe I should just wall them off. I don't know. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate counts as a Fire Emblem game. Why? Because they have so many Fire Emblem characters in it? I don't think so. I know it has a lot of Fire Emblem characters, but Fire Emblem isn't the most populated series in Smash Bros. Ultimate, I don't think. Here's the thing, though. I don't even need to boot the game. I actually didn't really even play a lot of Ultimate, and I should, admittedly, because I love Smash. But you want to know how I can figure out how many Fire Emblem characters there are? I own almost every amiibo, and in fact, I have displayed almost every amiibo on my wall. So if I were to turn around... Oh, no, I don't have my flashlight. Fuck. Okay, well, that is one unfortunate thing. Where's my phone? Dude, how did I lose this damn flashlight again? And I'm going to find it after the stream doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's see. They have Marth, Lucina, Ike, Roy, Chrom, Robin, Corrin, even though they have 2 figures, it's 1 character, and Byleth. That's 8 characters for 1 game. For Pokemon, they actually have more. They have Pikachu, Pichu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Lucario, Greninja, Incineroar, and then Pokemon Trainer. That's also 8, actually. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, because Charizard's not an independent character anymore. Huh. I think Mario has more, right? Well, it depends. Do you count Dr. Mario as a Mario character? That's the real question to ask. Like, do you count Dr. Mario as a Mario character? If the answer is yes, and the same thing for Yoshi, then Mario has more characters. If not, I guess Fire Emblem is tied with Pokemon for the most representation. But hey, what can I say? Fire Emblem characters just work. I don't know. And I love Fire Emblem. I'm glad that they're giving it a big push. Fuck it, I don't care. Why would I ever complain about that? I love them. I love them for it. See, I like that they bring back these smaller franchises, right? As much as I love Zelda, I can't just play Mario, Zelda, and Kirby all day, and Pokemon. I need more. Actually, I need to sell some of this. Whoops. Or not sell, I need to go get some more. Yeah, he's right. Well, see at the wedding, I don't have a character on Midgar Somewhere. I don't think I can attend. Like, I could greet you outside of it, but I can't, like, attend it. And that's one thing that's actually unfortunate and kind of just like, what the fuck? Like, you can't attend cross-world weddings on the same data center. Like, that's an L. I genuinely thought you could. I was like, wait a minute. You really can't do that? Or was I thinking about transferring a character? Yeah, but that's like $18. And it was more for the playthrough that I will eventually start up again, which I have not. I think they need to have more characters. And I mean, like, I'm not just saying this. I know that they're trying their best with balancing. I know ultimately it's not the most serious fighter in the world. But, like, to me, Smash is just something that you could just... Look, I know they gotta consider what characters they add, right? Like, but to me, you know, like... See, I come from that era of Nintendo, turn of the millennium, where they were just making all kinds of crazy games. So to me, when I think of guest characters in Fire Emblem, I think of characters like Yeah, Isaac, for example, from Golden Sun, right? Even though Golden Sun's a dead franchise now. Golden Sun, Isaac from Golden Sun. Chrono, yeah, I could live with that, but I also could, I'd be fine. For me, a big one was Sora, because of Chain of Memories debuted on the Game Boy Advance first, so I'm glad Sora got in. I was not mad at Sora being in. I was like, that makes perfect sense to me, because his first mobile game, and then Dream Drop, was on the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and then Dream Drop was 3DS. I was totally cool with that. What was it? Lloyd Irving was a big one. I was saying to myself, Lloyd Irving from Final Fantasy, or from Tales of Symphonia, because remember, Tales really wasn't that big until Symphonia came out in the States, and then it became big. So in my mind, Lloyd as a main character in Smash would be awesome. Yeah, just because they're making Mario Tennis for the rest of eternity, yeah, it sucks. It sucks that there's not like 2 divisions at some of these places, and they can't just pump out a Chrono Trigger game every like 5 or 7 years or something. You know, like even Pikmin fans have to wait a decade between games. It's insane. Like, I'm 28. When I first played Pikmin, I was like 6 years old, maybe 7, right? Like, no, I was 6. I definitely was 6 because it was 2001. Yeah, I was definitely... Dude, how old is Pikmin 1? Yeah, I was definitely 6 years old because I was not 7 yet because I turned 7 in 2002. So, yeah, Pikmin 1 was a 2001 game. That was a launch title almost, I think. So, yeah, you wait 20 years to see the stuff you like just disappear. And, you know, like, listen, if you're a Fire Emblem fan, congratulations, Three Houses blew away October 26, 2001. Yep, I was 6 years old. I remember getting that basically as soon as it was new. It was awesome. I love that fucking game. Pikmin 1 is such a great game, but it's one of those games I played so much I really can't even play it anymore. Wait, we need to build a Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They don't give you this for free? I mean, it's only 50, but what the fuck, dude? Alright, sure, whatever. We gotta put ourselves back a little bit to build this. Dude, don't put Tingle in. No fucking Tingle. The only Zelda character they should add is Impa. Period. See, what I was of the opinion of is that instead of the way that they do current costumes, they should have costumes and then color variants of those costumes, right? So, for example, Link has a dozen appearances, right? He's different in every single Smash Brothers he's in. So why not have a skin for Ocarina? Why not have a skin for the Twilight Princess that was in Brawl? Because Ocarina was in Melee. Twilight Princess was in Brawl. Why not have a skin for the current one? Why not have 3 skins for certain special characters? It doesn't have to be every character. And I know you have to create, what, like 8 different skins, right? Something like that. It's only a couple characters, right? Like Mario, you don't have to do anything crazy for, right? It's really more like Samus, for example, could have different suits from the games, as opposed, you know what I mean? Like that to me would be better, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, they only provided the one? Oops. Well, I had to learn how to do it. I had it for so long, I was like, yeah, they must have taught me how to use it. Alright, never mind. I need Shiver Shards. Oh, fuck me. I'm not using all my castle tiles. Let's make 60. It's gonna take a while. Sure does. Yeah, okay, well, I don't mean like extra characters. I mean like skins for the characters. So like certain characters you could just have extra skins for just because they are, separate like different games, right? So like Samus has like a billion skins. I'm not saying they have to have a bunch. I'm just saying like don't just put light suit as one costume and then the normal suit in 5 variants of colors and then another suit. Like why not have, the light suit, the normal Various suit, have the fusion suit, right? You could have the Dread suit, like, you know, that would be kind of cool. Don't you know, I don't count extra characters, right? Like, certain characters only ever had one appearance. Like, Dark Samus only has 2 appearances. Honestly, the second one, which is Metroid Prime 3, is better because it doesn't look like she has, like, bony feet. She actually has, like, a power suit, which is kind of cool. But again, I'm just a huge fucking... I love that game too much. Wait, am I out of ice pops? Did I use all of them? No, I didn't. I definitely put it away. Where the fuck are they? Am I losing my mind? I made 50 of them. There's no way I used 50 of them. I put it away. Here they are. There you go. Look at this. Look at how they massacred my boy. Okay, anyway. There you go. They made Daisy and Echo and not her own character. Yeah, like, okay. Well, Echo Fighters are kind of almost that. I guess it really depends on your definition of a costume. Like, is an Echo Fighter a costume? Sure, but I think they have some variations, maybe? I don't think that they're exactly the same. I think that Chrome has some differences compared to Roy. But I could be wrong because, like I said, I haven't really played Ultimate. I played it like once or twice, which obviously isn't enough to fully understand everything going on in it. But yeah, you know, like, I don't mind Echo Fighters. I think that's fine. If you don't want to completely redesign a character. Basically, an Echo Fighter pretty much is a costume, I guess. I don't know. I like the Switch has no power. I like the Wii better. I mean, ironically, the Switch is more powerful than the Wii. But yes, I get what you're saying. Like, at the time, yes, I understand. Yeah. Look, I look back on the Wii and I was definitely... I just, again, the motion controls just rubbed me in such a wrong way. Like, I just don't like motion controls. I'm sorry. You will never convince me to think that wigging out and driving my arms all over the place is anyone's idea of fun, interesting gameplay. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. It's not possible. However, I will concede that there are a lot of fun games and a lot of games that play really good on the Wii, right? Like, I'm not like a complete asshole. A lot of them do play pretty well, all things considered. And if that's all you're looking for is like a unique experience, I mean, like, you really almost couldn't even go wrong back in the day. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you pretty much couldn't. There were so many good games back then that you could just pick up anything almost from GameStop, have a good time, and then just, you know, it would be, maybe it was something memorable, maybe it was something you just forgot about in a week, right? No harm, no foul. And I actually miss that era of gaming, when dudes would just make the most wild, insano video games you've ever heard of. And like I said, I was just playing Stellar Blade last night, and I mean, all I could think about is like, this is the exact same reaction that people have to Stellar Blade is the exact reaction that they had to Bayonetta. And that's pretty much in the same vein. It's actually really, the parallels are like absurdly similar. It's basically the same controversy on the internet, the same people making the same things. Oh my god, can you believe how they've drawn her and stuff? It's the same shit. It's like the same thing on repeat if you're old enough to remember what it was like. And I just miss that era, because that year we had Bayonetta and we had Darksiders. And that to me was like the most amazing time, because you had two completely different franchises more or less approach the same material in nearly the same way. Not exactly the same, but nearly the same way. And you wouldn't get that today. Pretty sure Capcom wouldn't be opposed. I mean, oh, we're Mega Man's homies? I don't know. Capcom is probably just happy that they have anything, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Capcom, to be completely honest with you. Not sure how long I'm going to be here. Only got 5 hours of sleep. Had to be at work for 8.5. Don't worry, we're not going to be on this for too much longer. Like I said, today was mostly just trying to progress the story and just shooting the shit with people in the chat, which is always a fun time. But welcome, Light-Minded Jedi. Welcome. Actually, what time is it? 8:50, and my controller's about to... How is my controller about to die? Dude, this controller has no battery life. It has a 3-hour battery life, and then it dies. That's actually wild. Okay. They're just gonna break through marble. It sucks. There's not really anything that will prevent them from just tearing through whatever fortifications I make. But I suppose I could make a very bootlegged fortification. That's why I use wire controllers. I just like wire controllers because you don't have any problems with them. In fact, when I play Final Fantasy, that's the only thing I could do. Oh yeah, I should try out fill mode. Okay, hold on. Fill mode, here we go. Select. What? Oh, R2. Holy shit, that's so helpful. Oh my god. And it will only fit... Oh my god, that is so good. Wow. Did something happen to that castle? Yeah, we finished that part of the story. It's over. So no, nothing bad happened. We just finished that part of the story. Now we're on to something new. So that's why what you're seeing here is me making very questionable life decisions. I have to thank Ridge again because this was such a great recommendation. Like seriously. We have gotten so many hours of gameplay out of this. Great recommendation. I would have probably never played this game. Wow, that is so helpful. That's insane. Questionable life decisions are the best life decisions? I don't know about that one. I wouldn't go that far. Fuck. Especially when it's financial, I don't know about that one, Chief. But when you make YouTube content, technically everything's questionable. There you go. And take it from someone who has made a lot of questionable life decisions. Now, if only I could rotate the fill to be downward. Yeah, see, like you can't, it has to be a box like this, basically. That's not the worst thing in the world, but I do wish, like, you had a little bit more control over how you did it. Like, if I could change the shape of it to be like a downward shape, like change the target box, but it's fine. It'll do exactly what I need it to, and that's all I care about. Oops. Look at that. Beautiful. This is stupid. But this is the most helpful building tool, I think, in the whole game. So we'll use it. Very nice. Also, no rush. But at some point, make a reservoir for hot water. Oh no, I'm gonna do that right now. That is a perfect thing to ask to do. Make a reservoir for hot water, so that way I don't have to constantly look for it. Oh yeah, that is a great idea. So that way, in case I ever need it. Where's the teleport? Is it right here? Yeah, I'm gonna make it right here. Like right around like here-ish. Where'd I put those rocks? Here we go. Okay. So we could put away the sconces and the beds. Let's bring out the big rocks, right? That's actually a really good idea to make your own water sections. There you go. There you go. Perfect. So now if I ever need it, I could come back here and get it. In fact, I should almost make 2. But maybe, I don't think we're going to replace this at the moment. We could probably just hold off. Actually, I don't even have enough to make 2, I don't think. So, that's fine. Alright. I guess we could make some more buttons, and then we could make more of, put down more of these traps. Yeah, since we don't have any Sapphire, Flurry Feathers, or Shiver Shards, we can't make any more of that. Okay, we need pressure plates. There we go. Was the king very pleased with the castle? Oh, dude, the king, I don't know how much of the last stream that you saw, but the king gave us not only a lot of glowing praise for our hard work, he quite literally progressed the story more than I think we have in several. He basically, the whole end of Moonbrook was like a massive plot exposition for the whole of the game. So we got a lot of information on so many. It was a great time. So, like, my thing is I actually liked Moonbrook. I know that's, like, apparently the part of the game people don't like. I actually liked how Moonbrook resolved. I think it was actually really well done. You know, it's got that classic, you know, JRPG, like, final part of the game plot twist that you know I am a sucker for. I love that in games. You're playing the game and you completely just have to reimagine everything you know about it. Just mwah, chef's kiss. Can't do any better than that. One of the things I love the most about this genre. Okay, let's go play some more traps. I don't even know why I'm putting down these spikes, honestly. But whatever. This one's important because I will always have a hot spring. Yeah, good. Okay, that's a great idea. That was a great suggestion, actually. Thank you very much for that, because I would definitely not have thought of that, and it would have been like, oh my god, why didn't I, now I have to go back to an island, and it doesn't always spawn. At least this way I could always have a renewable source. That was a great suggestion. If I could figure out where the buttons are. Here we go. I liked it going on my first playthrough because I got to build a castle, and replays the only thing of the places where Malroth hates us. I mean, yeah, again, I don't know if this is a game that's, like, hyper replayable. Now, obviously, if it's someone's favorite game, I'm not trying to dissuade them from it. But, you know, sometimes games are just not super replayable, if that makes sense, unless you are, like, really, really into them. Unless they have a chapter select, which I think more games could definitely use. It's so crazy that, like, Nier Automata is, like, one of the only games ever that I could think of in recent memory that has, like, a full-blown chapter select. Like, you could just flat out go to any point in the game and just replay from that point. And then if you're done, you could just change what chapter you're on. I cannot believe that that's, like... That to me was, like... You take something that's really good, and then you make it an S+. Because they very clearly, like, play video games, and they're aware, like... Sometimes you just want to replay that one portion that you really fucking love, and you don't want to replay everything around it. If you play games, you know what I'm talking about. And that's actually one of the things I liked about playing Stellar Blade last night, is you could tell that the people that play it, or who made it, play video games. They're aware of a lot of the common, you know, tropes and things that, like, video games fall into, and they actively tried to address it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I was so tired last night, I don't even remember most of what I did. I'll be honest with you, I was basically passed out by the end of my session. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Not even making sense anymore in commentary, but that's because, you know, you get to a point, you're so tired, it's just like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I've done all I need to do and all I can, so... What? Oops. What I'm gonna hope is that I could convince the AI to take the path of least resistance by making everything around here as unappetizing as possible for an AI to want to traverse, you know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, I don't have enough clearance to do that sideways. Okay, that's fine. I don't even think the AI could take a crazy path like this, but I'm just going to be extra thorough that they don't. Oops. I think we're going to need to take a golem to one of those islands and just strip mine marble again, if you can believe it. I am saying those words, but yeah, I think I'm going to strip mine marble at one point. Shit. Okay, there we go. Shit. Okay, well that was not what I wanted at all. Alright, something tells me the gates of hell that I just constructed will be more than enough for whatever's coming up. And if it's not, then I don't know. Grab a couple of steaks to dice and add pork fried rice. I mean, a couple nights... Oh, man, I gotta stop reading people's food posts. Y'all have some of the most ridiculous meals, and then I'm hungry even though I already ate. But that does sound good. Oh, I'm out. That's it. Alright. I don't think I need... Do I need more? So you think the monsters are prepared for your plan? I can't wait for them to come from behind and waste all this time. That would be stupidly fucking hilarious. Just like, oh yeah, so you spent all that time placing hundreds upon hundreds of traps. We're just gonna fly over it and approach from some other part of the island. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. I would just be impressed that the game would have the balls to troll the player and not expect them to rage quit on that exact moment. Especially a person like me who's very obviously overkilling this. Or so you would think. Like, that would be... I would actually give them credit. And then that would be the end of the stream. And I don't know if I would come back. No, I'm fucking around. But, like, what the fuck? That would be so insane. Okay. Yeah, if only you could put like a transformer trowel where you place things on the ground. Okay, very nice. Dude, does it ever stop? I have it like permanently cycling the fire. I don't even know how I did that. Interesting. It literally will not stop. It's permanently on. I need, what, one more row over here? Alright. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to put some back here. I like how at the end of all of this, we super funnel them like hardcore. And now remember, I would do more than this. I would make trenches. I would have some of the most insane shit. Because, like, if they just burrow down to hell, I mean, what do I have to do? Nothing. These traps will do nicely. We deal with whatever the enemy throws at us. Thank goodness we were able to build them in time. These contraptions of yours saved us time and again in Moonbrook. I trust that they, in this valley, will serve us just as well in the battles to come. I found Malroth. Found him, and why is everything dark and dreary around here all of a sudden? You don't think... I'm afraid so, Lady Lulu. The children of Hargon are preparing to launch another assault upon us. Will we be able to beat them? Fear not. Look upon the devilish traps that Generico has built for us, and with time to spare. It's just like the fortifications at Moonbrook that I've heard so much about, and this valley is like the gateway at Moonbrook Castle. Same strategy that has served us well thus far. I see no reason why Generico's magical weapons should not be equally effective this time. Alright. Hey, the autosaves are pretty good. Look where it saved me. I wouldn't lose any time at all, almost. Thinking about live streaming an English PSP text dialogue translation ROM hack of the Sega Saturn port of Castlevania Symphony of the Night sometime tomorrow, if I feel like it, after working out why the Sega Saturn translation is... What's wrong with the normal one? Anessa, how am I supposed to progress the game? Like, okay, anyway. You know, this is actually appropriate now. Look at that. We wish to improve our defenses. Now is the time. Yes, let's do it. Capital. Let's get out there and show these fiends the true might of Moonbrook. Have no fear, Generico. Our forces and your fortifications have been forged in the fires of war. Whenever the enemy throw at us, we shall prevail. Hey, man! You broke out of prison, man! That wasn't part of the plan, man! Now you're back here doing the do again, man! We're not gonna stand for it, man! We're gonna have to teach you a lesson, man! all of you builders and all the evil things you built are about to go down the pan, man. I see you've lined up some of your toys on the beach for us, man. All the better to wham and bam. So thank you, man. You may have escaped us once, man, but this time you won't get away. It's game over, man. Game over. I like, oh, the Saturn has exclusive equipment and relics. Oh, shit, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. Oh my god. They're getting cooked. Somehow this dude made a super death run and didn't get burned at all. What the fuck? Dude, I told you not to get stuck in there. Oh my god. How did you do this? This is the one thing I told you not to do. And you did it anyway. I should have put fucking traps in here, because now I can't even get in here. Oh my god. This fucking game. I'm putting traps over there. I knew it. I knew I should have put traps there, but I said, nah, there's no way that the AI is gonna figure out how to get in here. How the fuck did you figure out how to get in here? Like, seriously. I'm more in awe that the game somehow managed it. How? How did you do it? How did you do it? Like, what the hell, man? Like, literally. Dude, the wall has to be even taller. Would you believe that shit? The wall isn't tall enough. Yeah, that is a deliberate reference. Absolutely. It's game over, man. Game over. Absolutely, that was definitely, yeah, that was not a meme. Or that is a meme, actually, excuse me. They definitely did that on purpose. I like that. See, I'm okay with some memery in dialogue. That's fine. As long as it's true to the original intent behind the work. Yeah, I'm cool with some memeing. I'm not like an anti-fun dude. Like have translations that are close, right, or you know, that are as close as humanly possible. Yeah, I got no problem with that. And to be fair, this game has been shitposty since day one, so it's not like it's a complete breaking of, like, you know, the artistic intent, you know. Unfortunately for Uden Chronicle and Unicorn Overlord, that is not the case, and there's not really much you could do about it. It's more depressing than anything. Oh my god, look what you've done to my beautiful wall! Alright, can you come here, please? Alright, good. Get fucked. Oh shit, it's the Air Force. Round 2. I think it's actually slowing the game down just a little bit. All the fire effects. Anyway. Bro, can you stop breaking? Wait, was this wall always broken like this? Oh, I guess it was. Oops. Good God. Look at the slowdown. Holy shit. Keep pushing. Step on all the buttons. All the buttons. Crash the game. With no survivors. No, the fire! Put it out! No, I don't think you can mine bedrock. No. Summon this wave can break the chalk blocks. Oh, okay, well that's fine. I should have replaced those anyway. I mean, look at where we're fighting them. This is definitely not as hard as Moonbrook. Not even close. To be fair, I guess they balanced it in case you don't have Malroth. Oh, fuck. Well, let's win first before I say that. Look at this Wile E. Coyote tier shit. Oh no! That's the biggest threat to the mission is my DualShock will die first. It's worse on the Switch, I can only imagine. You got me there. I can only imagine this is worse. What the fuck? It's a big Powie Owie, and we are at... Is it dead? Did I immediately kill it? Holy shit. Not sure if the big green one has the power to break the castle blocks. He's stronger than the blue ones, even with size notwithstanding, but it doesn't look like... I mean, it looks like he just didn't do anything, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't look like he can. Very nice. Hargon's not your biggest fan, man. Yeah, welcome to hell, motherfucker. You put me in jail, now burn, bitch. Hold on, before I die, man, let me get a puff of this weed, man. Ugh. Chill out, man, let's light up. Yeah, the only thing missing is a giant boulder, a spiked pit, you know, a mouse trap. Victory. That was the easiest one yet. I stopped swinging at one point. Why is he on a tree? Hello, old man? Oh man, those traps really sting. I underestimated you, man. Underestimated the power of building. You might have beaten me, but you'll never beat the clan, man. All hail the master of destruction. All hail Hargon. He's the It is over. With your traps and our strength of arms, the children of Hargon are no longer any match for us. And now that their leader is defeated, I doubt they will trouble us again. Even if the stragglers should try their luck, one look at our fortifications will soon see them scurry away with their tails between their legs. Those traps of yours really were incredible. Our soldiers hardly need to attack them at all, and yet it feels like something is missing. It just doesn't seem like a real battle without seeing Malroth charging into the fray, beating the baddies 6 ways from Sunday. Indeed, Lady Lulu, the fight feels unfinished without a hearty high five between Generico and Malroth. Why didn't he come to our aid? Even with the monsters storming our beaches, he didn't lift a finger to help. This isn't like him. The Malroth I know would never abandon us in our hour of need. What in the world is going on with him? Whatever the case, that is one task less for us to face. We're making progress. Okay. Another mini medal. Yeah, I'm really kind of sad you don't go back to the prison. That to me would have been a no-brainer. Have a huge-ass liberation mission. Now the monster attack has been successfully repelled and we have our snowfield. There's 2 targets ticked off the list. All that remains is for us to work together to show Generico how good we are at building by creating a grand and stately castle. Once construction is completed, all 3 targets inscribed upon the tablet will be met. Gadzooks, what an achievement it will be! With this, Generico will prove himself the finest builder in the realm. And our island will finally be blessed with the power of building in every quarter. The Green Gardens, the Scarlet Sands, and the Cerulean Steppe. The snowfield is coming along splendidly, but we shan't be outdone. We shall return to the castle and resume work immediately. You will see for yourself just how much our building skills have improved. You can leave the entire operation in our hands. After all, you have work of your own to be getting on with. This opportunity not being able to return to Skelkatraz? Absolutely. Not only that, just because that you meet people there and it's kind of sad that you just like never go back to help them. Like I have a hard time believing that you would not go back to what the fuck? I mean, I guess he did die. You can't sail away if you're dead, right? Yeah, my boat now. It's free. I repossessed it. Thanks, man. What a shame, man. I just imagine Shaggy from Scooby-Doo for some reason. It really makes me miss Pastoral, honestly. It shows that even the monsters in this universe are not beyond, like, building and seeing the delight, the fun, right? Because Pastoral shows up, he's like, what the fuck? Alright, sure, I'll let you have your fun, and then I'm gonna destroy it. But then over time, I think he really comes around to seeing, like, how much it makes people happier. He's not like this heartless machine, and that's what makes his death even more tragic. Like, I actually really like that segment. I think Furrowfield had the best plot twist, for sure. That to me was like a really good plot twist. What the hell is flying around? Furrowfield definitely had the best plot twist, for sure. He was perfectly suited, yeah, being a pastoral landscape, yeah. I know the meme, I know the reference. But that was a really good story segment. Like, that would not be out of place in, like, a real full-on RPG, for sure. Crumbledon, it wasn't bad, but I didn't feel like as much of a personal connection with the characters. I feel like it definitely has to go to Furrowfield, you know what I mean? Like, Furrowfield, I think, definitely led in that. I think Crumbledon might have had better gameplay, a little bit. Something like that. You can go to the ship while you're inland? Yeah. I mean, is there anything on it? I'd probably fly over to it. I was thinking about making a big tower that I could basically use to, like, fly to different places in this game. Like a really tall tower. The kind that you would need to play Snake Eater if you were to climb up a ladder to get to the top. Yeah, that tall. And that's what I mean, like, I like playing RPGs like this again, you know, after so many years. It's nice to play a game where they have, like, nice story beats like that. No need to do some crazy subversion, right? If anything, I learned from Star Wars and all kinds of media that just because you can subvert expectations doesn't mean you shouldn't, right? Like, when was the last time you saw the damsel in distress subversion, or not be subverted? You know what I mean? Like, how much does this game cost on Switch? I have no idea because this is the PS4 version and I bought it used. I could imagine like $40 maybe. I have no idea though. I could look. But, you know, I'll look. Give me a second. I'll look. I can't spell Nintendo after all these years. Let's see. Dragon Quest. Oh, they legit have Dragon Quest 1 on the Switch? Are you serious? Wait, what? Wait, for real? Wait, hold on. It's literally on the Switch until May 9th. Are you kidding me? Wait, when was someone going to tell me that they have Dragon Quest and you could, like, actually buy it? And it's $3. Dude. Here. And you. There you go. What the hell? It's legitimately just Dragon Quest. That's so crazy. On Switch, it's $50. I would recommend just buying it used. That's how I got it. I don't mind buying it used. I'm definitely gonna snatch that. Holy shit, man. Same remake as on mobile because it has controller control. It uses landscape, not portrait. Oh, okay. But that's fine. Yeah, that's good. It has controller controls. That's dope. Listen, I'm all for them re-releasing these Dragon Quest games, alright? They want to make their own two-part collection. I don't know why Square Enix wouldn't just do that. Like, you know, all these companies are struggling for money after years of failed projects. Like, bro, just re-release some of your old shit. Put it on an you know, like, basically you're just making a fucking bootloader. And then just putting some ROMs on it. I'll support that, because you know what? Like, at the end of the day, I think that you should support things, right? Like, yes, I could totally pirate these games if I wanted to. But I do want to support them if they make it reasonably available for you to get. Like, I'm the kind of person where I feel like you should support that, right? You should show them that that's actually something we would be interested in. And I totally think that that's something that you should do. So I'm not against it. The first 3 games are all on eShop? Alright. Well, I will definitely be picking those up. That's dope. But yeah, like 4 through like 9, I think. 4, and skipping 10 because 10's an MMO. Right, like 4 through 9, that's like 5 or, I'm sorry, that's 6 Dragon Quest games. They should totally re-release those. To me, Capcom wasted no time porting all the Mega Man games. They were like, yo, word, people want to buy our old shit? Yes, here you go. And they gave you like the whole Mega Man series all over again, man. Like, how could you hate that? They're very faithful, but rebalanced XP. Yeah, okay, I understand tweaks like that. Now, normally I would say they should have both versions of the game, but I understand if they just removed empty-handed grinding. That's what Wind Waker HD did, and honestly, I didn't like it at first. Now I think it's fine. Wind Waker HD is definitely better now that you don't have to grind a ton of money to pay Tingle to decode all the charts. Now, because what you had to do in Wind Waker HD, for anyone who doesn't know, is at the end of the game, you basically go on a big treasure hunt. I don't think you could fish up the pieces of the shard without the maps. I think you need the maps to do it, because otherwise you could just theoretically just sequence break and just do it without having the maps decoded. But in the original, you had to pay Tingle like hundreds upon hundreds of rupees to decode these charts to tell you where the pieces are. In the remake, they just said, okay, we're just not even going to have all those charts. Here are the shards. You only have to have them decode 3 shard charts. And I think one of them, or all of them, are cheaper now. Because it basically turns into a grind fest at the end of the game to get a bunch of rupees. And they just said that, well, what's the point of that, you know? Oh yeah, Tingle's in Wind Waker HD. He has his own island, Tingle Island. Three has the added class and post-game dungeon. Dude, I love that. Why don't they do more of that? Dude, bring back your old shit. Get rid of the missables. You know what the missables are. Trust me, someone online has a list of items that are missable in these games. I would happily spend hours cataloging missables, for example, in Tactics Advance. I could figure it out right away. Or, well, not right away. It would take me quite some time. But I would do that for free if they would remake it. I would work for free. I don't even want my name in the credits. I just want Tactics Advance remade so fucking badly, bro. You know, I should play, Wind Waker again. Soon. Like, really soon. I just have to beat a whole bunch of games. So I don't know what... Because we're going to finish Bioshock, okay? I do want to do my A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood playthrough before Dawn Trail comes out, okay? I know that's the end of June, but we're at the end of April. We only have about 2 months, okay? I do want to start playing that because I know it's going to take me a long time, and I know I'm going to have to double up on streams. So I will see how that goes. Wish they'd bring 4 over. Yeah, good luck finding the DS versions of any of this shit. Again, who would have thought 10, 15, 20 years ago when I played half these games that years later I would be kicking myself in the ass because I didn't save them, you know, like because I just said, I don't really care, guys. Who could have thought about that? Like, seriously. There's so many games I should not have sold, but I did anyway, and I'm gonna pay for the rest of my life because I sold them. Oh, I can find... Oh, okay, he's T-posing on me. Oh, I could find one there. Yeah, I could find a copy of Haunting Ground. It's right on the shelf behind my stuff. Yeah, I could find one. I could do that, too. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Dude, I have so much to pay off next week. It's not even funny. Fuck me, man. But then after that, the only thing I'm buying is gonna be, what's it called? Paper Mario. So, like, that's the trade-off, is, like, I have a whole bunch of stuff to buy now, but later, there's nothing else to get. So, I mean, credit where credit's due, I guess? Alright, let's finish transforming this icy... this area, I guess. Might as well not just stand around and do nothing. Where is it again? There you go. $300. It's actually 2 SNES games. One which I've occasionally missed. I've not sold a game since I was a teenager, like 30 years ago. This Duke Darkwood right here, smart as fuck. I have not sold a game back in... I've sold consoles I didn't need, which was also kind of a mistake, but I didn't really care for it, and I wasn't really using it anymore. Now I actually kind of regret selling that console back, because it was pretty good. It was a 3DS I was using at the time. If there's some advice I could give to people, one, never give anyone copies of games that you care about, okay? I don't care how close, how good of a gift you think it'll be for them. Buy them a new game or don't give them anything, all right? That way you're not, like, annoyed that someone has something you care about. And that includes consoles, that includes everything. Don't do that. The other thing is, don't sell games back. Seriously. Now, again, I will always make a caveat. If you need to sell stuff to make money so you could go eat or work, you know, afford something for your job, fine. But if you're just deciding between, do I want to go see a movie or do I want to keep this game, keep the fucking game, bro. The movie ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I know some people had no choice. I guess I'm lucky. I've never known anyone whose choices were sell video game collection or poverty. But I have seen dudes say, well, I'm gonna sell this game because my girlfriend says, you know, you shouldn't play game. I've seen dude. I told you this story. Dude came into GameStop. I was there. I wasn't there with How Original. I was just there by myself. Dude comes into GameStop with a whole motherfucking tub of his childhood. I'm not even talking games. I'm talking everything. PS2, like at least 24 games or some shit. It was a crazy bin. And he comes in and he's like, listen, how much can you give me for this? And the guy at the cash register was like, I don't know if we could even take PS2 games because I don't even think we could sell them and flip them. And so he's like, listen, I just got to leave it here, all right? Whatever happens, happens. I cannot go back with it. It's so insane to me that this motherfucker was like, I'm going to dump my whole childhood, even if you're not playing it no more, right? I'm going to dump my whole childhood, right? Can't put it in storage nowhere, got no closet space, got nothing. My girlfriend, that's what he said. He didn't say, I have no space for it. He said, my girlfriend doesn't want me playing games anymore. Those are two very different things. If he said, I have no space for it, that's one thing, okay? I get that, right? Not everyone has a full room with a closet like me and a whole bunch of other space. I get that. That's totally fine. He said because his girlfriend wanted him to get rid of it, bro. Man, I hope he's married with 50 kids to that bitch. I really do. I sure as fuck hope so. Because I've seen dudes do that and they hate themselves afterwards. That's just the most obvious case of it. Don't do that. More advice, be cool, stay in school. Yeah, and don't get rid of things because your girlfriend or your family or whatever tells you not to, bro. If you like what you like and you're not hurting anybody, bro, who gives a shit? You know? And it's not hardcore drugs, right? It's not like anything, you know, hardcore, you know, gang-related things or something like that. Who gives a shit, man? By the way, time is not passing because I was paused in that shit. Don't do that to yourself, man. Life is too short. Now, if you grow out of things on your own accord, that's one thing, all right? But don't just grow out of something that you've loved your whole life for pussy. That to me is like mind-bending, all right? Now, I know every dude in this chat has been in love with a woman, right? At some point, even head over heels, in love with a woman. She is like, you have imagined an entire future with her, right? Cool. There has never been a woman that has ever made me want to give up video games. Never. It has never happened to me. And I have been madly in love with people in the past, to the point that it was devastating what happened with most of them. But even I will tell you, don't give up the things you love, man. Come on, you gonna sit around and let the whole universe tell you what you do and don't like? You never get married, she divorced you, take everything? Well, depends. If you own it prior to the marriage, then it's technically yours and she can't take it in most jurisdictions, to my knowledge. But you might need to pay her off, right, for alimony, and you might have to sell it in order to do so. All right, because it technically, a video game collection is something that you own, right? Technically, a video game collection is a whole host of things that you could buy and sell, and they have value, right? The same way that they will analyze and appraise all of your assets, especially if you make more than her and you're on the hook for alimony, right? You might get fucked on that. And so that's one thing I say to a lot of people, especially a lot of the young men I know. Really consider who you're getting married to. Really make sure that you have vetted this person inside and out. And even women famously that I've seen do not do this, but it just generally tends to work out for them because things are just easier for women in that regard. But for the dudes, man, it's heartbreaking to see some dudes do this shit. That to me is like the most mind-bending shit imaginable. For a relationship, you gave away some shit that you know damn well you loved. You could have gone back to any day and had a fun time. That's wild to me. That's insanity. But for what it's worth, I hope he's happy. I hope it worked out, you know? It doesn't always have to be doom and gloom over here at Spray and Pray 1000. But I also just think a lot of dudes do a lot of dumb shit and get involved with a lot of people that they shouldn't. And it's just easy. It's easy to do. And you just fuck up. Oops. And you just fuck up, you know, like, he's never gonna get that shit back. Are you kidding me? The GameStop employee probably just took it all home with him. And honestly, I don't blame him. One man's trash is another man's treasure. But trash is a very subjective word. Not everything is trash. I'm gonna kill the shit out of this vulture. You gonna really trade that shit into GameStop for what, 20 bucks? Dude, I would have to be dead before someone trade my shit into GameStop like that. I would have to be deceased and broken on the floor, probably need to be hospitalized. Or just dead. That's wild, man. And look, I know things are things, and you should always try to find more things in life that make you happy than just material possessions. But sometimes people just aren't worth it. You gotta do what's best for you and your happiness. And for me, that's video games. That's always been the truth. Die, Scorpion. It's cold. You can't live here. Oh my god, he came all the way over here? Are you serious? Why? I should make a bunch of those fire swords now, actually. Yeah, I should. I think that's the next thing I'll build. Okay. I could make 4 because I don't have any other rock bomb shards. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just make some for people, like Anessa or whatever. Damn, dude. Okay. Let's get back to it. Hey, no one can say I'm not efficient. Be cruising through this shit. Nice. Can you stop? Well, now I messed it up even more because of this dude. This fucking pussycat. Lollipops. Who is messaging me on Discord? Oh shit, it's Gundam Otaku. Dude, I completely forgot we're supposed to record today. Would you believe that shit? Oh my god. Well, I guess we're kind of done for today anyway. I guess technically, wait, what's going on over here? Why are they not progressing? What is going on? I guess I'm really just supposed to wait until they're done. Like, did they run out of materials? Like, what is going on here? Alright, well, we also have enough now. We could go do, something else. I guess we could go do one of the reef, right? Or the other one, the Perfuma place. But I think we'll probably save that for next weekend. Just because we're kind of out of time. If this dude's messaging me, then we're actually out of time. Yeah, because it's already, what, 9:30? Okay, so we are out of time, unfortunately. Alright. To everyone who showed up, first off, thank you. Great stream. We accomplished a lot. It didn't take as much grinding as I thought it would, yes, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, follow on Twitch, you name it. 8:42. Oh, you must be Central Time. Yeah, for me it's Eastern, so it's already what is it? 9:43. Yeah. All right, and also my controller is fresh out of juice. This is the bad controller. I have a bunch of PS4 controllers, and this is the one that I had that was using before I started using this new controller. So yeah, so this one's a little bit kind of not great. And then we have 6:43. We have a West Coaster. But yeah, that's all the time that we have. So I want to thank everyone who showed up today. Really do appreciate it. As always, great stream. We will be playing this again on next week, next Friday. I'll set up the stream today, so that way if you're interested or you're curious, you know where to find it. You could do, you could watch me on YouTube, you could watch me on Twitch, take your pick, right? I'm cool with either. And first off, I want to thank everyone. We hit a new milestone with subscribers today, which is very great. If we could hit 1,500 by the end of the year, which at this point it looks like we'll hit 1,500 before it, I would be to the moon. That would be so fucking awesome. We are at 1480, so that's pretty awesome. So all right, Drakian, Vif, Light-Minded Jedi, Duke Darkwood, who joined way earlier and said like a few things, Daunting Wolf 29, Brit Brat, Ash, you name it, everyone who showed up today, thank you all for being, first of all, wonderful chatters, and secondly, just awesome people. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I will see you all next week. I wish I knew why my PS5 would sometimes charge its controller and sometimes won't. I don't know. My PS5 had a critical crash yesterday playing Stellar Blade. It had to rebuild the database and everything, so that was kind of wacky. But in any event, thank you all. I will see you all on, well, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, right? And we'll go from there. Alright. Have a good one, everyone. Take it easy. Goodbye.